We are in an unprecedented era again where there is a gold rush happening right in front of you. In fact, it's been happening for the better part of the last 10 to 20 years, right? And this is the social media gold rush. Listen, it will take on so many different forms, so many different apps. I'm sure we're not even close to seeing really with what the whole full scope of what social media, online entertainment, platforms like YouTube really are going to do for society with things like AI coming out, crypto, Web3. The sky is the limit. And if you are watching this video, or if you have the ability to have a smartphone, pick it up, record, and then also have lived a human life, you can be a part of this gold rush. And I know that's a super broad statement, but I want to be very clear. You don't have to make cringy videos or pretend to know things that you don't know, or, make outlandish edits that take hours and hours and hours and hours to complete. You don't need any of that in order to build a successful brand on social media and therefore claim your piece of this gold rush, right? And if you guys are on this app, maybe, I don't know, hopefully we get recommended together, but maybe you guys have followed or heard of Samuel and Nuho, or I know I can't say any names, so please, Sam, if by some God's green earth you've seen this, don't flame me for saying your name wrong. But this guy was just watching a video. He's done over 20 mil a year. He's a young entrepreneur, 25 years old. He said he's on pace to do 30 mil this year. And he was saying something that really stuck out to me. He said, you making $100,000 per month inside your brand, business, company, social media platform, offer, whatever it is, will go completely unnoticed by the overall grand scheme of things. And that's an incredibly hard pill to swallow, especially for a majority of both America and the world. It may even feel out of touch. I know for me, it did for the longest time. When I first got around mentors and people who had higher levels of success than myself, a lot of the concepts that they would share with me oftentimes seemed empty, vague, and with no sustenance. And I see people on YouTube leave comments on these videos that I watch, the same videos, and they leave comments, right, where they say things like, this is incredibly general, or look, here goes another guru. And here's the thing. This is going to be a tough pill to swallow. Some of y'all at this point, some of y'all would do better off listening to a fake guru than listening to your own bullshit that you say to yourself. Now, this is, again, I'm coming directly for you. All right. If you are the type of person who knows for a fact that you don't have the life that you want right now, you know for a fact that not only do you not have the life that you want, maybe you been posting, you're a content creator, or you've been trying to post, or you're a business owner, you've tried out the TikTok thing, you've tried out the content thing, but you're like, I'm so lost, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know how to post and feel like I need to do the TikTok dances, right? If that's you, but then you also are saying things like, my business isn't busy enough, I don't have enough customers, I am not fulfilled, then you have some bullshit in or around your life, right? Because the truth is, there are children on this app, on every app, completely dominating the social media and taking part of the gold mines. I mean, generational wealth is being created from fucking smartphones. Okay, you don't have to be lucky and have been born into the Rockefellers to make it anymore. You could simply learn skills and spend enough time and energy failing at one of these things that will eventually pay off in the long run. The craziest thing is, and I've said this once before, I'll say it again, your trajectory is critical. If you're watching this video and you don't have everything you want, like if your channel's not growing, you're not making content, your business isn't growing, you're not getting in new customers, you're just kind of floating, you may be thinking that everything is cool, like everything is all good, like you're fine. But the reality of the situation is you could be abundant right now. There's no reason to struggle. How many more videos from millionaires younger than yourself do you need to see before you finally call yourself on your own bullshit and say, something I'm thinking or doing or believing is not correct and is holding me back? Limiting beliefs. Like, this is what we talked about before, about when people who are successful say these things, when you're uninitiated and you haven't gone through the struggle and you don't understand, or you're just not locked in, you'll think that this shit doesn't matter. But if you do, you'll know what I'm about to say. Limiting beliefs are costing you tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars. By continuing to hold these beliefs and by continuing to refuse to let them go, you are costing yourself tens of thousands of dollars, especially if you make content, especially if you have a business, right? I just made a video and maybe I'll pop it up here, but like, it's incredibly easy to beat your competition these days as a business owner or content creator, because the truth of the matter is people just don't try. They are not taking the risk. They're not willing to call themselves on their own bullshit long enough to say, hey, here is a area where I do not know everything. Here is an area where I have not reached a level of mastery. In fact, I don't even know where to start, right? And then here's the craziest part. If you understanding this skill can make you tens of thousands of dollars, which we just realized why. If you know this, if you could build a brand that makes you tens of thousands of dollars every single month, and again, we've been seeing this time after time after time after time after time, 19-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 60-year-olds. I have a client, John, he's 60 years old. He never posted on social media a day in his life. We started his new offer. He just sold his company of 30 years. He was a roofing like a roofing material wholesaler. So he sold the shingles and shit to other roofers, right? He did that for 30 years, realized it was totally ruining his health. Realized it was totally taking over his mentality. And with the new age, it was like not a scalable business model, right? So what did John do? He decided to pivot. And then not only did he pivot and realize that there could be other in his life besides what he was been given, he then came up to me into the program and he sought mentorship from someone who has done what he wanted to do. Okay, I've already built over 70,000 followers between all my platforms, TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube. I've already done the things. I've already built a business that does 5 figures a month. So John joined the program to learn how he could first remove the limiting beliefs that he had about him ever doing anything else. Because again, 30 years of getting these results. Some of you guys are 21, 30, 40 years old watching my videos and going, oh, well, it's too late for me. Some of you guys are so caught up in your own limiting beliefs, your own bullshit, that you have not taken long enough to realize you're already equipped with the skills you need to have the life you want. Limiting beliefs, when you don't know about them or how to use them, will seriously fuck up your whole life. But when you do know what they are, and you know that they're just a test in order to see if you have really transitioned, to see if you have moved into the wish fulfilled, when you understand that limiting beliefs, or fear walls as I call them, are there to see if you are him, because if you were him or they or her, right, if you were that person, then this wall or this doubt or this temporary failure would not affect you, because you would understand that it's just a stepping stone and you would understand that it's just a place to begin. So if you guys are watching this video and you are fired up to, one, stop making it hard on yourself. Like, dude, don't make the content and struggle. Don't do the business and struggle. If you guys just want to struggle and not think, like, just get a job, right? Like, that's it, right? But at the end of the day, you got this. And if you could just believe it for long enough, I think you'll be surprised what comes out on the other side. So, peace, love, and positivity. I wish you guys all the love. If you want to work with me directly to remove your limiting beliefs so you don't have to keep living a life of mediocrity and you can have the abundance that you want, look in the link below, book a call with me, check out my other client testimonials. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.